おい、あれ見ろ。なんとティアムーン帝国のミーア姫。
上がりで血色のいい肌、そんな玉のお肌を引き立たせる純白のドレス、それらが会場のほのかな明かりに照らされて、
まるで月の女神。
ミーヤは
My friends, this episode of Tearmoon Empire, like, so good. Like, it was so good that it felt really, really short. And, you know, at this point, I think we've all established already that Mia is, in fact, 𝐼𝐴𝐽𝐽, right? Like, she is Overlord 𝐼𝐼𝐴𝐽, always be misconstrued and misinterpreted. Now, the good thing is, even through her dumbassery, is her intentions are twofold. One, do better than she did before. B, live. You know, and all of the things that she's doing is based off those things. Now, in turn, over time of not reincarnation, but moving back into the past, right? So at time of inception to now, the good thing is she's built up a lot of goodwill by her actions that don't have meaning behind it. Everybody within her circumference is looking for meaning, right? So like this episode, she told her maid, like, hey, here's money. Go do whatever you want with it. That is literally what she meant. She meant, hey, here's some money. Go drink a beer. Go buy something for you. Like, go do whatever you want. But the maid, in her mind, she had the villainous mentality, you know, with like all the multiple versions of herself. And in that, she was like looking, she was like, okay, what Princess Mia is really saying is like, go make something of this money. And in turn, you know, she ended up finding, you know, the other princess's maid and finding out that she got kidnapped and using that money to buy her a dress so that she could attend the ball. So it all ended up working out in her favor. And then she went and later on punished the people that was, she found out who, and then punished the people that did this against the princess in her name or in the name of the empire, essentially. And then she got on their good side as well, too, trying to see the bigger picture of what their actions caused. Again, she was just trying to get in front of it so that way she wasn't blamed for this. Even if it wasn't her, it was her people. So she was trying to get in front of it. But in turn, she got the goodwill of her people and then got in the good graces of the Grace, which is Princess Rafina. So she ended up like, you know, it's all ended up working out in her favor. And now she's the wisdom of the empire, where she's a dumbass of the empire, but it all ends up working out for her. Even the moment where she looked at her plate, she was like, yo, if you don't eat, you won't get fed. And the princess was like, so if we're light up front, they'll have time to think of that, you know, worse could happen later. She's like, yeah. You know, so that's it. Oh my God. It's just so good. And then you have the other first half of the episode, which is all about her attending the ball. She got sneezed on by a big ass horse. And then she goes to tell Abel, I think his name is Abel, like, oh, I'm so sorry. And he's thinking that she's about to ghost him, but she was just saying sorry for being late, sorry for dressing more modestly. She didn't have a corset on, which is the thing that constricts you. You know, she kind of was more bare skin, a little more revealing, a very simple dress that accentuated her beauty that she has. She captivated everybody, but in her mind, she was like, I was late. I'm not in the best of dresses, you know. So it's just how that worked out was hilarious. And then she went to go take down the other prince, Sion, however you want to say it. And she tried to outdance bro, but it ended up just being that she got the eyes of everybody. And then when she saw her friend, Leon? Is her name Leon? Whatever the brown hair girl's name. When she saw her, she was like, yo, I got to get out of here. To not be in their presence again. But the way that it was said to her was like, yo, you can go find someone else better than me, Sion. You know what I mean? And he took it as she wanted him to go help the girl who came in. So it's just this all domino effect of things that are just consistently working out in her favor. And then her dumbasseries be misconstrued as wisdom, and it's happenstance, and it's just so well written. And then you have the scenes where she's like exaggerative and just like reactionary towards everything, and it's just like the little sprinkles on top of our perfectly baked cupcake. You know, it's just so good and so enjoyable. Every moment of this anime, I was just like, you know, it's just so good to watch. Like, it's just one. I think it is. It might be my favorite new anime this season. It's just so charming. It's just so charming. Like, for me this season, obviously there's a lot of good returning ones, right? Goblin Slayer, Girlfriend, you know, Shield Hero. The list goes on of returning anime. But when it comes to new anime, at least for the ones that I'm watching on a personal level, right? Like for me, what am I watching over here? So the ones that I'm watching that's new is Berserk of Gluttony, Tearmoon Empire, I'm in Love with the Villainess, Demon Sword, Master Excalibur. But then we could even throw in like Apothecary Diaries into that, which I haven't even watched yet. So don't come at me. I haven't watched it. It's on my list. I was going to cover in the channel. No time. Returner's Magic is on there, right? So there's a lot of really good shows. But I think that this one is probably my favorite brand new anime of the season. And I know that might be hard to stomach for some people because there's a lot of good stuff out there right now. So anyways, but for me, this one's the leading brand new anime for the season. I think Tearmoon goes number 1 for me. And then after Tearmoon, it's probably I'm in Love with the Villainess, and then Berserk of Gluttony, and then the Demon Sword Master. All of that. So overall, though, it's just so fantastic. Enjoying seeing Mia in all these different situations, the misconstruing of it. The fact that she got the recognition from Prince Abel, and the fact that she's going to turn him around, and not only to be an ally of her brother down the line, right? Not only to be an ally of her brother down the line, but then also to probably be on her side and maybe even be like a partner for her in the future as her partner pool continues to open up. But I do love the fact of, let's say she, that ends up being her partner. I do like the fact that she is helping building him up. And once he gets to a certain point, he's not going to forget the person who stuck with him before he was built up. And I think that's pretty awesome because, like, you got to think of gratitude wise. He's going to care for her more so than anybody else ever, because she was the one to invest in him. So I think that's really cool stuff too. I don't know if we get there, right now we're just funny trying to avoid the guillotine stuff. I don't know if we get there, but we could, and I think that'd be incredible. Anyways, I'm going to leave you guys some of those thoughts there. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comments below of episode number 4 of Tearmoon Empire. And my friends, I'll see you guys next weekend. For those that I don't see on another video, happy Halloween, my friends, and stay out there, stay spooky, and ghost it up. Peace out.